A blinding flash of green gamma energy erupts from the building, shaking the very foundations of the Avengers Tower. Smoke pours out from the top as the heroes regroup outside, their faces etched with worry. When the dust clears, two figures emerge from the smoke. One is Bruce Banner, looking weak and terrified. And opposite him stands a fully conscious, gigantic green Hulk, who is not changing back. The Hulk looks at his hands, then at Banner, and a terrifying, intelligent grin spreads across his face. Welcome back, everyone. Here today we are answering the extraordinary. He knows this creature better than anyone, understands its strength, its weaknesses, and sure to design and construct the most sophisticated piece of machinery the world has ever seen. You know they can't fight a being of pure rage with brute force. So they build a prison for a god, a machine capable of draining and safely dispersing massive amounts of gamma radiation. The containment device activates, bathing the streets in a brilliant white light. The Avengers stand around him, unsure of what to do next. He kneels beside the Hulk, his eyes filled with sadness. He knows that the Hulk, in whatever form, remains a threat. The Avengers look to Banner, their leader, their strategist. They know he'll do what must be done. This isn't the hero he once was, nor is it the monster he feared. Banner carries him away, hoping for a cure, dreaming of a day when the world can accept the Hulk for who he is. Till then, their secret's safe with him, simply lost, trapped in an endless cycle of rage and pain. They may not understand the Hulk, but they respect Banner's wishes, and they trust him to do what's right. The Hulk is a monster, yes, but he's also a hero. He's the one who knows the Hulk best. He's the one who's lived with him, fought alongside him, and loved him, yes, even loved him. And when he does, he'll be stronger than ever before. Or do you think the Avengers should have destroyed the Hulk when they had the chance? Let us know in the comments below. With your support, we can continue to bring you the best stories about the greatest heroes and villains of all time. He's the only one who can make the right decision. He saved lives, protected people, and he's a part of Banner too. How can he be both a monster and a hero? And what should Banner do about it? Banner reaches out a hand, and for a moment, their eyes meet. There's a flicker of recognition in the Hulk's eyes, a last vestige of the man he once was. Then it's gone. The immediate danger is over, but the Hulk isn't dead. And if he regains his strength, who knows what he might do? The Hulk roars in defiance as the energy begins to pull away from him. In a world that fears and misunderstands him, Banner knows he can't just leave the Hulk where he is. It's too dangerous. He'll take the Hulk away, far from prying eyes and ears, and find a way to help him, to cure him, to make him whole again. It won't be easy, but it's a task he's more than willing to undertake. After all, it's what he does best. Banner knows that the Hulk is strong, too strong to be kept contained forever. He'll need all his skills, all his knowledge, and perhaps the help of some friends to keep the Hulk under control. But he also knows he can't keep him either. To do so would be to risk the world he's sworn to protect. He struggles against the invisible force, thrashing wildly, but it's no use. Banner knows that the gamma bomb that created the Hulk wasn't an accident. Someone wanted to create a weapon, and they almost succeeded. Now he has to find out who, because the Hulk is too dangerous to exist. He could destroy the world, and that's not something Banner wants to think about. He's weakened, and as his power is drained away, he's finally subdued. It's a risky plan, but it's their only hope. If anyone can defeat this Hulk, it's him, even if he doesn't have any superpowers. The entire city is in lockdown. Food, water, and power are cut off to the affected area, as the Avengers buy time for the machine's completion. What if Bruce Banner and the Hulk were permanently split into two separate, independent beings? Let's jump in. It's not only has Bruce Banner's attempt at a gamma cure gone wrong, it's created an even greater threat than the Hulk ever was. He's finally free from the rage, free from the fear of losing control. He hasn't slept properly in days, subsisting on little more than coffee and determination. His mind races, calculating, planning, always planning. Despite the fatigue, his eyes never leave the schematic. He knows that when this is done, when the machine is complete, he'll have to face his other half, the being that he's spent years protecting the world from. And now he'll have to use his mind to defeat the part of him that was all strength. Thor's mighty hammer was repelled by the creature's thick hide. Iron Man's best repulsor blast just bounced off, knocking him right out of the sky. Captain America's shield, usually unbreakable, buckled under the sheer force of the Hulk's blows. Only Black Widow managed to land any attacks, but they only enraged the creature further. As the other Avengers tend to the wounded, Banner walks slowly to a waiting car, relief flooding through him. But that relief is short-lived. Soon as he's alone, the reality of his situation hits home. He's just a normal man, powerless in a world that desperately needs saving. So what's emerged from that explosion isn't just the Hulk, it's everything that made the Hulk who he was. His intelligence, his strategic mind, his sense of right and wrong, all gone. And what's left behind is a terrifying creature of pure, unrestrained rage, a walking natural disaster. This is a catastrophe of the highest order. Meanwhile, the real Bruce Banner, stripped of his alter ego and all of its powers, is overjoyed. The Avengers regroup. They're shaken. The world is in danger, and they can't defeat the Hulk. At this point, there's only one solution. Bruce Banner, despite his own terror, must find a way to regain the upper hand. And so the build begins. Using his genius intellect, Bruce leads a team that includes Tony Stark days turn into nights as the team works tirelessly. The Hulk, meanwhile, continues to wreak havoc, smashing buildings, sending armies of robots packing, and generally causing mayhem. Banner pushes himself to the limit, fueled by guilt and determination. Finally, the machine is complete. The Avengers, exhausted but resolute, lure the pure Hulk into a trap. As the light fades, we see the Hulk, small and weak, lying on the ground, defeated. In the end, it's Banner who steps forward. With a heavy heart, Banner turns to the others. But what will become of the Hulk now? So he makes a decision. It's hard to say exactly what will happen next, but one thing is certain: the Hulk is safe. For now, at least. But that doesn't mean there aren't challenges ahead. What's more, there's the lingering question of how the Hulk came to be in the first place. Still, he's not alone. The Avengers will be with him every step of the way, ready to help in any way they can. But what is right? That's a question Banner grapples with every day. It's a tough call, but ultimately, it's up to Banner to decide. And as for the Hulk, well, he's safe for now. But Banner knows that one day the Hulk will break free. So what do you think? Do you agree with Banner's decision to keep the Hulk alive? And if you want to see what happens next in the life of Bruce Banner, the man who split the Hulk in two, then don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching. Hey, stay safe and remember, even in the darkest of times, hope is the brightest of all colors.